E.A.S.E, personally known as George Evelyn, aka Nightmares of Wax. We're now going to Wax on Studios, which is now going into its 3rd year of being here.
First time I even got on an aeroplane, I came to Ibiza in 1988, not knowing what to expect, and then came every other year since then, really. And I think in 1996 was the first time I actually really saw the island. Did what everybody else does, came here, partied, got wasted and thought I'd seen the island. And then, let's say in 96, when I could actually afford to hire a car or a motorbike, I ventured around the island and just fell in love with the place and continued coming then ever since, sort of every other year and such. But in 2005, made the decision with my family to leave England, and we said, well, where do we love the most? And obviously Ibiza came under that category. So there's something right about this place, something special about this place. My wife and my daughter love being here as well, which is obviously important. It's great to bring the musicians out here, which I have done in the past. Obviously to do my Wax the Beach parties at Camaras, and also to present their music on my radio show Wax the Box, which is every Thursday on Sonica. So the story with Nightmares and Wax really is that we've got quite a connection with Ibiza. I mean, we started releasing records officially in 1989, which is 20 years this year, and you know we had quite a few big club tracks, as in Dextrous, which went in the top 75 in the national charts, and then Aftermath that went in the top 40, which was quite phenomenal at the time for a 12-inch record. And then filtering through in the next few years from that, we came here and did a few parties out, and we actually did the opening of the Space Terrace before it even existed, when it was only 1,500 people, which was in 1993. So, you know, our experience and our kind of connection with Ibiza goes way back. Also, we've kind of, through doing the Smokers Delight series and doing a lot of our down-tempo stuff, got quite a collection with some of the sunset bars, as in Mambos and stuff like that, with renowned tracks like Lenny and Night's Interlude. You know, and the story with Nightmares and Wax is we've been on Warp Records now for 20 years, and we're just in the process of writing our 7th album. You know, it's been a short 20 years as far as I'm concerned, because there's still lots more to do. Obviously toured all over the world, performed with a 52-piece orchestra, headlined the Big Chill, played the World Jazz Stage at Glastonbury, done the Fuji Rock Festival. You know, the list goes on. The experiences are too many to mention or to remember, but you know, we're still here, forever adventuring in music. You know, I think we're probably renowned mostly for Smoker's Delight, because I think that's the album that obviously changed my life and obviously put us on the map as far as music is concerned. And yeah, this is the new phase of Nightmares and Wax, really. 20 years deep, and now here in Ibiza, living, breathing, enjoying.
That weekly event that we have happening down here at Camaras, doing the sunset sessions with all the Wax on Records artists, featuring Ricky Rankin, Neghead, Wolfgang Hafner, Shovel, just to name a few. The style and the sound of Nightmares and Wax fits really well in the beef. Once, as I said, we're kind of well known for tracks like Lenny and Night's Interlude in the major sunset sets of most of the DJs like Jose Padilla and stuff. But I've spent most of my career but putting sunshine in the music, and now I'm making my music in the sunshine. So I think there's not more of a perfect connection between that and the beefer, really. So yeah, I mean, my musical styles are really influenced through hip-hop, reggae, dub, blues, jazz, and electronic music. You know, I believe that the music that we create is an extension of all them categories, really. When I'm out and about DJing on the road or on tour, I think the most important thing for me is for my equipment to have simplicity, and that simplicity is not just on a technical level, but also on the ease of carrying it and using it. You know, transportation nowadays is not that easy, so I think that's, you know, I used to travel through airports carrying 4 bags of records, and a mixer and this, that and the other, but I think the ease of use is most important for a DJ nowadays. I also think that DJing's gone to another level now where you want to use sound effects, you want to use samplers, all live within the whole DJing aspect, because then at least every time when you're DJing it's never the same, it's always going to be something different because you can create and produce on the spot, and that I find really exciting as a DJ, is to be able to loop, sample things up, make effects, dub things out, you know, and really go off on a journey in an experimental level as far as DJing and producing on the spot is concerned. You know, that's a must for me, and it's got to be a must for the crowd, because the crowd don't know what they're going to get and the DJ doesn't necessarily know what he's going to deliver apart from basing it all on vibe. My most important message to all the people that I'm not just musically involved with, that are connected with, is to realise that everybody's got infinite possibilities and abilities. It's just tapping into them and believing in them and sticking to your guns. You know, we all go through the roller coaster ride of what we're trying to achieve, do you know what I mean? But the most important thing is to stick it out, you know, because it's belief that gets you where you want to be, not anything else.